What is up? It's Kubatski here. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to my new YouTube channel. I've also created a Twitch channel where I will stream from time to time, so feel free to follow me there and subscribe here if you are interested in market updates and my analysis. But let's get into the video. So we have our Bitcoin chart right here. I will put on my levels right now. And what can we read? What can we see here? Basically, we have this massive pump. We have the bull flag, broke up, and now we have this range or the slight uptrend. But as you can already see, we have my gray box that got rejected for now. What is the gray box? So the gray box consists of the May low at 24.3 and the August high at 25.2 approximately. So this is a make or break box to me. If we flip it into support, we can go up. But for now we rejected it, so I look at levels that are below us. So why do I think it's bullish? We discussed this box already, and now we can also discuss the momentum waves. So from this candle on, the price basically went up, and the indicator is slowly going down. This is basically a divergence. And a sign that the bulls are getting weak, the trend is slowly dying down, and we might see a correction, a pullback, whatever you want to call it. What are the levels? So the most obvious level, I think, is basically this wick. Come down to this wick, confirm the breakout, claim it as support, continue up. But I don't think this will play out, mainly because it's too obvious. I have this level ready in case it plays out, but I'm prepared for a lower level. This level right here. I might adjust it a bit. So we have this dump right down, bearish retest, then reclaim, hold, dump. Reclaim, hold, pump, and we have the rejection right here, right before the FTX disaster. So I think this is a pretty strong level. It's very well respected. So we might get a pullback all the way to this level. Maybe we bounce from here, but I don't think this will happen. We probably get a wick down here, close the candle here, and then we continue up and see a rejection if we can actually flip this area into support. This is one scenario I'm looking at. The next scenario, also to mention that if you pull up the visible range volume profile, this level right here is actually a level basically the next peak to the downside on the volume profile. So basically this area right here where we have those wicks is a potential reversal point, so it could pump up from this point, but I don't think this will happen. And why is that? If we pull up the visible range volume profile on this whole range, we currently are at the value area high, or as we are losing it as we speak right here. The volume profile basically consists of three things. We have the value area low, the POC, and the value area high. Now, if the price goes above the value area, sooner or later it goes back to the POC, and vice versa. We went below the value area, and now we revisited the POC. And as you can see, we rejected it at first, but then we pumped up, and now we are back at the value area high. Based on purely on this, we could see a dump all the way to 19.1, 19.150, 19.130. It depends on the exchange you are using. This to me would be a nice level to claim. It would also mean that we could get a potential range that we spent months in. Something like this maybe, or I will adjust it to this. So we could potentially bing bong around here for months. These are my targets to the downside. I have a level right here. This is the point of control of this range at the lows. This POC down here, I don't really think we visit it. I think it's possible. Everything is possible in the crypto market, and it would make sense if we wanted to punish the bulls really hard and make a major fake out of this whole uptrend that we had, but I don't see that happening purely because of higher time frame structure basically. However, what are the levels to the upside? So if we assume that we flip this box into support, it's gonna give us a God candle all the way to this box. Why is that? Also the volume profile, if you pull this up, there's basically no volume at all here. It has nothing to reject here. It's a void. So if we claim this into support, it's straight up a big dildo to the upside to 28k. Now we delete this. Now what is this line I have here? Here is the this is the volume profile, the POC of this range. And once we left it, we never really revisited it. So in my opinion, we can easily push this. If we go claim this into support, we get into the void, we can easily hit this target. I think this would be a pretty big, huge short opportunity. Something to consider too, I don't think this is very legit or yeah, basically legit. The 0.5 level got for now on this fib bull rejected. We have a golden pocket here. I don't think it will play out. There is not much confluence for this level at all. And we have this 0.786 level that is basically also this right at the box here. So this might play out. I don't think this level right here at the golden that this golden pocket will play out. However, some other levels to watch. The CME gaps. So we have created a CME gap right here, 20,455 to basically 20k. So we could push all the way down here to fill this gap, continue up to fill this gap at 28k, which was also pretty much confluence with our previous box on the other chart, and then we could go down. But let's see what SPX is telling us. So we have this trend line that everyone watches. However, we have the fib bull from the current top here to all the way to the low, as you can see by the blue dots. We have just rejected the 0.5 level, which is also pretty good, but I don't think this is the rejection. I think we could go easily to the golden pocket, which would mean we make some type of double top maybe, and then we can reject to the downside. I think this is more likely to happen. I don't think we reject off a 0.5 level here. I think this will get hit. We reject from there, and then we can see what BTC does when this happens. I think we can easily go to 19k. Those targets right here, I don't really think we will revisit for a while now, mainly because we had a huge bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. Here we have the price going down, and here you have the divergence, the bullish divergence. So I think the low for now is pretty much in. This could also easily be the bear market bottom. I am not really convinced it is. I think it's definitely possible, but I wouldn't bet my whole life on it. Some other things to check out, if we go maybe not here, the Bitcoin index. So we have the whole history. So what do we see here? On the weekly time frame, it's a pretty ape move right here, really strong. The weekly candle right now is printing a little doji. Maybe it could be considered a hanging man. But the more interesting thing is those MAs. It's the 50, the 51 is the strong blue one, and the 200 MA is the more baby blue colored MA. So as you can see, each time we went to the 200 MA, we held it more or less and pumped up. Right here in 2015, right here at 2019, the COVID dip at 2020 also held here, and now we actually lost the level. As we speak, we might go for a bearish retest on this 200 weekly MA, as well as Death Cross. I know that those crosses may take a long time to play out, but it's also something to consider. More interesting is also the monthly candle. The monthly candle also acted, this is the 50 MA, it also acted as support, pretty clean. And now we had the January candle that made potentially a bearish retest. For now, February is unable to claim this MA as support. So there are a lot of bearish signs here, and I am not really convinced. We have this golden cross on the daily, so this would suggest we could go higher. So basically, again, I think we could go all the way up here. Maybe not like this, maybe a bit lower. Something around those areas right here. I think it's possible, but for now the lower time frames suggest we go first back down here, maybe then up, and then we should go down. Maybe not this low, but maybe something like this. This is more probable. So this is a quick video. Maybe not quick, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think these are pretty nice levels to watch. I think it could help you. And yeah, see you in the next video. See ya, guys.